Commissioner Arpey.
Here.
Commissioner Jennings.
Here.
Commissioner Larson.
Here.
Would you please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance in a moment of silence?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. I'd like to open the meeting up at this time for the Citizens Open Forum. If there's anyone here from the public that would like to comment or ask questions about a particular topic that is not on today's agenda, I welcome you to come forward. Okay, seeing none, we'll move on to awards and proclamations.
Item 4.1, Resolution Number 10-6738, expressing gratitude and appreciation to LaDonna M. Bennett for employment with the City of Salina from May 1st, 1982 to June 15, 2010. Item 4.2, Resolution Number 10-6739, expressing gratitude and appreciation to Marvin Van Bleriken for his employment with the City of Salina from January 1st, 1980 to June 15, 2010. Item 4.3, Resolution Number 10-6740, expressing gratitude and appreciation to Larry L. Lane for his employment with the City of Salina from January 1st, 1973 to June 15, 2010.
Mayor, I move that we approve the resolutions contained in paragraph 4, awards and proclamations.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we approve the aforementioned awards and proclamations. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carries 5-0. LaDonna, would you please, is this on? Can you hear me okay?
It's not on. I don't think it's on.
Well, I won't need that. You know, sometimes words truly fail to appropriately express gratitude, and I'm in a situation right now that I feel like that. LaDonna Bennett has been the heart and soul of the offices up at the city for a long time, and unfortunately, I've only got a chance to work with her for a brief time in the history of the city here, but she has been invaluable. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
LaDonna has been invaluable to me and to city staff. Former Mayor Larson and I were just talking about how important she was for Lucy as well, and it's sort of to gauge the magnitude of her presence here. I actually am nervous presenting this to her, and I don't get nervous presenting awards. She sort of transcends the award, but LaDonna, thank you so much for everything you've given us, your positive energy, your attitude, and your tireless efforts. So on behalf, is this the same thing you just read?
Title, yes.
Okay. On behalf of the city, I am presenting you with this award, and we appreciate your service. Would you like to say a few words?
I'll try. I want to make sure I have the opportunity to recognize some of the important people, some of my work family that I've worked with for 28 years. I've been honored to work with our city commissioners, our current city commissioners, as well as those from the past. It's been a joy for me. They're dedicated leaders. I don't think all of you realize how hard they work to make sure Salina moves forward, and I've lived in Salina all my life, and it's never looked as good as it does right now. So we can thank in part their decisions for that. I'd like to thank our brilliant city manager and our equally as brilliant deputy city manager, Michael Scragg, for their great leadership to not only the citizens of Salina, but to all of our city employees. we're very fortunate to have these two good leaders in Salina, because they would be successful any place, any large city that they would choose to go, and they've chosen to be in Salina, so we're very lucky they're here. I'd like to thank our 14 executive staff that are currently part of the crew. They've been cooperative, pleasant, and respectful to me, and we've asked them for a lot of reports, and they've been good sports about getting those to us, and I do appreciate their friendships as well. I'd like to thank our city clerk, Luann Elsey, and our deputy city clerk, Shandy Wicks. They've always been pleasant in their record assistance, and they're also with their advice and their friendships. And to my dear devoted friend and coworker, Nancy Schessler, I've worked with her for many years. She does a good job of taking care of all the city's risk management, and I appreciate her friendship, her loyalty, and her counseling skills. Finally, I'd like to thank my husband, Marv Bennett. He's been real patient with me with my sometimes long hours, and his moral support's been great as well. So I think we both, my husband and I, feel really good going into retirement, knowing all of these good people are still here taking care of all of us. So thank you.
Marvin? You've been here quite a while, Marvin. I think many of us enjoyed the newspaper article some time ago about Marvin's service here, and it's incredible to have someone who serves in the capacity Marvin served in for our community, because you give up a lot and you put yourself out there on the line quite a bit. And I know there's been many heartbreaks throughout your tenure, but I know there's been a lot of highlights as well, and we truly appreciate your service. Is there anything you would like to say?
Mine's not going to be as long as LaDonna. We talked about this earlier in the week, but I would like to take the opportunity to thank the City of Salina, Saline County, for the opportunity to serve them for the past 30 years. It has been a pleasure to watch the support but from both the city and the county, being the county EMS that we are as well. They have fostered one of the best, if not the best in Kansas, but also the best in the nation EMS systems and fire systems that there is. So I've also had the pleasure of working with some tremendous people. It's been an honor to work with men and women, both in our department, present and past, and their primary goal is to protect this community, and they do a fine job. So.
Very good. Thank you very much. Is Larry here? You want to talk about tenure? I figure in my 32 years, I've been through 6 presidents, and since Larry's been working for the city of Salina, he's been through 8. We certainly appreciate your dedication and your service in your many capacities with the city, and wish you well going forward. Is there anything you'd like to say?
Appreciate everything the city's done for me. It's been ups and downs for 37 years, but I've enjoyed it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have they been employed here longer than you've been alive?
Yeah.
That says for working with the city, the longevity.
That'll clear out a crowd. There are no public hearings or items scheduled for a certain time, so we'll move on to the consent agenda.
Item 6.1, approve the minutes of June 7th, 2010.
Mayor, I move that we approve the consent agenda as presented.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we approve the consent agenda. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion passes 5-0. We have no development business. We'll move on to administration.
Item 8.1, second reading ordinance number 10-10,549, amending Chapter 42, Article 6, Division 17, Section 42-338 of the Salina Code by adding retail liquor stores to the list of permitted uses in the C7 district.
This ordinance was passed on first reading on June 7th, and since that time, we've received no comments. Is there anyone that wishes to comment on this today? Seeing none, I'll bring it back to the commission.
Mayor, I make a motion that we approve on second reading ordinance number 10-10-549, amending Chapter 42, Article 6, Division 17 of the Salina Code by amending retail liquor stores to the list of permitted uses in the C7 Highway Commercial District.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we adopt ordinance number 10-10549 on second reading. Would the clerk please call the roll?
Commissioner Angel?
Aye.
Commissioner Arpke?
Nay.
Commissioner Jennings?
Aye.
Commissioner Larson?
Aye.
Mayor Peck?
Aye. Motion passes 4-1 with Commissioner Arpke dissenting.
Item 8.2, second reading ordinance number 10-10,550, amending the existing PC3 district and approval of a final site plan in the replat of Auburn addition.
Again, this ordinance was passed on first reading on June 7th, and since that time, no comments have been received. If there's anyone here who'd like to comment on that today, we'd welcome those comments. Seeing none, I'll bring this back to the commission.
Mayor, I move we adopt ordinance number 10-10550 on second reading.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we adopt ordinance number 10-10550 on second reading. Would the clerk please call the roll?
Commissioner Angel?
Aye.
Commissioner Arpke?
Aye.
Commissioner Jennings?
Aye.
Commissioner Larson?
Aye.
Mayor Peck?
Aye. Motion carries 5-0. Is there any other business? I'd accept a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we adjourn. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carries 5-0. We're adjourned.
Big notes. I had big ones. No way. I had this time. I even wrote it on this.